So I'm guessing a lot of you guys are on the shiny charm grind just like I was. So I'm going to give you guys the best way to do the 1000 battles that I did to get about 50 to 60 wins per night. Now just so you guys know, this was done in the post game. It can be done whenever, but it was a lot easier at the post game because I had higher leveled Pokemon. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be soft resetting for a very special battle zone, as it's the best battle zone in the game to use. It's going to spawn right here between zones 8, 6 and 11. If you're pretty early in the game, you don't have those yet, I would recommend getting onto the battles as fast as possible because 1000 battles was insane to do. I'm still crying from the grind, but I'm going to put a marker here as well, so if you don't have these wild zones you can just check which area it's in. But all we're going to do is we're going to go to a bench, we're going to kill some time, and then we're going to wait for that specific battle zone to spawn in. The reason we're going for this very specific battle zone is because all of the trainers are very close together. As you can see here, my highest win so far is 62, which is insane. So it just shows that you can do 50 to 60 wins per night. It's awesome. Alright, there we go. That only took 2 resets. So this is the battle zone that we're going to be using. Now for the Pokemon that I'm using, my best Pokemon is the Alpha Salamence that I caught in Zone 18, I believe. Yes, Zone 18, I caught the Alpha Salamence. So we're going to go into the battle zone, and as you can see, someone spawns right in front of us straight away. So I'm just going to let them notice me. Now, the trick to this is to use the strongest and fastest moves that you've got. So we're going to use Earthquake. If you can use super effective moves just to knock them out as soon as possible, that's the best thing. Now, the next trainer I know spawns to the right, just because of how many times I've done this. So during this final battle, I'm going to run over here just a little bit, just so I'm a bit closer. I'm going to use Fly, as the timer stops during battles, so you don't need to worry about the timer in battles. But once Go-Go has fainted, we're a lot closer to the next trainer already. So as you can see, I've just got 1 win. And then quickly I'm going to run over here, get noticed by this trainer. So we're already in our second battle. And I'm going to show you guys the specific route that I go through to be able to do 60 to 70 wins. I want to make this as fast as possible as well because I know how much of a grind this is. And there's not much information out there at the moment, so... Alright, second win is done. So, from this guy, we go over here. I usually go up these stairs, and then to the left there should be a trainer. So we got this person with the Slowbro. And what I'm going to do is, I already know there's a trainer around this corner because I've just seen them. So I'm going to set up to run straight to them once this Electros has died. Sorry, Electros. We got 3 wins already, which I think is super fast. And then we're already pretty much around the corner. And then we go straight into the Pyro fight. But before I do that, you can actually auto-heal in this game. So I'm going to click the right stick in, which will automatically use my items for me. Just so that's super fast with healing. We get straight into our 4th battle now. And then I also know that the next battles that I need to go to are down this alleyway. So I'm going to go as far as possible without exiting the battle. Because if you go too far, it does cancel out. Alright, Talonflame looks to be her last Pokemon, which is good. Just going to let it come to us quickly. And then use Dragon Claw because it'll kill it in 1. And now we run down the alleyway. And this is where there's quite a lot of trainers right next to each other. And then after this, we're going to go to the rooftop. But yeah, if you just follow this exact route, you can get so many battles done. As you can see, there's someone here. Usually they can be next to the stairs as well. It'll probably take 2 or 3 tries before you guys learn the route. But it's very easy. So now that I know he's on his final Pokemon, I'm going to start going down the stairs here. I know Fly's going to take care of this thing. There we go. Already 5 wins. I might actually get my record here. We're going to have to try. 62 is my highest. I've seen people get to 70, which is insane. And as you can see, we've got a trainer here. There's a trainer in the corner there. I'm literally going to stand here. Because as this battle finishes, the other guy should start his battle with me. Alright, I was just a little bit out, but literally 2 seconds after that fight. Alright, I probably should have been running already. That was my bad, I got kind of into the battle. But if I was running further down, I'd be able to do this a lot faster. So as you see, we've got another trainer here. And then after this trainer is the longest part that you run without seeing trainers, because we're going to go to the rooftops next. So the best way to set this up is once we're fighting the trainer here. Remember, these trainers are randomized as well. They'll normally be round about the same area, but if they're not in the exact same locations, don't panic. But they are usually within the same vicinity, so once you get used to it, you'll find the specific spawns that each trainer can be in. Alright, we've done that battle, so this is where we have to run round here. This is the longest bit of time that actually kills while we're doing this. We go up here. And as you can see, there's a person on this rooftop right here. And we start our battles again. And I'll show you where they all are on the rooftops. And then I'll show you where to go to basically restart this entire route. That Dragonite was insane. What was that about, dude? Any money that you make, until you get the shiny charm and you're buying Pokeballs, I would just recommend buying as many healing items as possible. Alright. So, just before, I probably could have set up to be on this rooftop just before that finished. I think I was panicking because I need to revive my Salamence. Use a full restore there. Right. After that battle, if we go over here, there's a person with Greninja here. 90% of the time, these trainers are in the same spots. Or sometimes it might be slightly to like the left or the right, or they've just moved around. Sometimes a trainer can spawn here instead of there. So just keep that in mind. Some runs will be a little bit faster. But if I can get her to fight me across here, because my Salamence can fly if I bring out Salamence. And we just use fly. That should be a one-shot. And maybe I can move a little bit over here, seeing as though she's there now. Chandeler's the final Pokemon, so I should just be able to Dragon Claw this. That's dead. So we're at 10 wins. And if you ever want to know how much time you've got left, you can look in the top left corner at the timer that goes around the map. So we're not even a quarter of the way yet, and we've already got 10 wins. So we got this person here. So what we're going to set up is we're going to fight that Gallade. I know she's got 2 other Pokemon. I'm going to try and bring her over here. These rooftops are just where you need to be careful, because if you fall, it'll cancel out the battle and you'll kind of lose your route for a bit. Oh god. Right. Ooh, is this going to cancel the battle? No, I think I'm fine. I think I'm just about fine. Yeah. Wait for it to Mega Evolve and come to us. Alright, and then if I go here, there's literally someone here. It's insane how many trainers you can find here. And this is how people are getting so many wins per night. Trust me, I was struggling at first. When I first started the Z-A Royale, I was getting like maybe 10 wins, 15 wins at most. And now I'm getting 50, 60 per night, and it's so easy to grind for the charm. Because 1,000 battles is insane, dude. Alright, there is our 12th win. And if you look in the top left at the timer around the map, we're not even a quarter of the way yet. So what I like to do here is I will fly over. Sometimes there's a trainer right here, so you need to be careful if you're flying over there. And I would just take the rooftop. But because this trainer's at the back here, I felt comfortable flying over with the Rotom phone. Salamence normally gets stuck here. So what I would do is I would throw out Alakazam, or just any other Pokemon. I'll quickly heal Salamence just before it comes back out. So what I like to do is once I've done the battle here, this is basically where we end up restarting. There might be a trainer below us, and then you'll see we end up doing the exact same route again. And once you get used to the route, it's literally just going around in circles until you've run out of time for the night. So let's jump down here. You see how we're quite close to it now. And if we have a look around, you can see there's 2 trainers right here. So let me just heal Salamence with auto heal. There's Gardevoir here. There we go. I was going to say Salamence going to come down to us. So that Alakazam's defeated, and as you can see, we've got a Diggersby right here. So that's 15 wins, and that's the first time we've been round the route. And you can see how fast we've done it because of the top left. We're only just about to hit a quarter. Oh, I ran the wrong way there. That's fine though. And you'll see we've got a nurse here with Ardino. Now, they're not going to be in the exact same locations, but like I said, they're usually around the same area. So I don't think there's going to be a trainer here, but there will be a trainer just around the corner. I've got one more Pokemon, so I'm going to set myself up here just so I can get around the corner a lot faster. We got a Slowking. Let's use Crunch on you. Nope. Okay, seeing as we're on the corner here, I can't believe we're on 16 already. This might end up being my personal best, honestly. So if I look around here, yeah, we got a person on the stairs there. Just making sure everyone's healed. Use an Earthquake. Boom. And yeah, it's pretty much this. I'll carry on showing you guys the rest of the route that I do, but I'm guessing most people have got the gist by now. That you just keep going around this certain area. So it's run into the zone, fight the first person, and then go right, and just follow it all the way around, end up on the rooftops, fight those specific locations that I showed you on the rooftops, and then you'll start getting 50 to 60 wins per night once you start getting used to how fast you can pull stuff off. We've got the Machamp here. Alright, 25 wins. Are we even halfway yet? Normally I'm halfway by 25 wins, but I've got really good time here. Oh, I'm nowhere near. Hang on, this is going to be a good run. Oh, this is going to be a good run. Alright, let's iPhone over. We got this guy in the corner. We're getting lucky with the rooftop here, because normally they're very close to where I teleport over. You can sometimes time it where if you know you've definitely got the move, you can drop off the rooftop. But I like 100% making sure that I've done the trainer. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm on 64 right now. This is crazy. This is insane. I've beat my own personal record. My personal record was 62. So this run is insane right now. No, I went too far away. Oh, I'm getting too eager. No. I knew I was going to mess up at some point. Right, let me quickly full restore. Ah, that would have been my 65th. That's going to bug me. Right. I was trying to get set up for the next guy here. No! Please! No! Oh, no, I fell! I was on 73, dude! There's a person in the courtyard. To be fair, that might not be too bad, because there was the person in the corner, and then I would have had to run all the way to the rooftop above me. So if anything, restarting the run might be okay, but I don't know the spawn time on the trainers right now. Doing those extra 2 battles probably gives it enough time for them to spawn in. I reckon this could have been an 80 run. Oh no. I'm still going to try. I'm going to see what I can get done in the time that I've got. But the fact that I fell there, that's why you got to be careful sometimes. We will take 75 wins in one night. That's crazy. How much money did we make? 348,000. That's crazy. If this tutorial helps you guys, make sure you subscribe as we shiny hunt a lot here. So if you're going for the shiny charm and you want to see some shiny reactions in the future, subscribe and help us hit 1,000 subs. I'll catch you in the next one.